Hi guys, Tim Presley here, and today I'm going to talk to you about sponge magic in general, but also I hope to inspire you to think more creatively about your sponge magic and making your routines unique. You see, a couple years ago, I saw a magician do a sponge routine, and it was really good. His sleights were really smooth, his balls looked, looked professional, but his routine was just like everybody else's routines before him. I had seen the same routine over and over and over again by other magicians. There was nothing original about it. You see, as magicians, though, we shouldn't be cookie cutter. We shouldn't look like every other magician. When a client calls and wants to hire you, or when even your friends, even if you're not performing for money, your friends shouldn't see you perform and say, "Oh yeah, I saw that on YouTube. Oh yeah, I saw somebody else do that trick." No, they should see you perform and like, "Wow, you are amazing." And the only way they're ever going to get to that point, or you're going to get to that point, is if you begin thinking for yourself. Instead of just copying the routines that you see other people do, begin to take those ideas and allow those to inspire you to come up with your own material. You see, magic is an art, which means we're not, even with painting, you start somewhere. You start painting by number, and then eventually you're able to create your own masterpiece at some point. Well, magic is an art like painting. You may copy a routine to learn the basic moves and skill of sponge magic, but eventually you have to move beyond that and make it your own. Create your own pattern. Use a different color sponge ball. 2-inch red sponge balls, that screams magic. That is the classic sponge ball right there, the 2-inch red sponge ball. There's nothing wrong with 2-inch red sponge balls. I do a routine in my show with 2-inch red sponge balls, but I never call it a sponge ball. If you call this a sponge ball, you are dead to me. No, not really. I still like you out there, but we shouldn't be calling these sponge balls to our audience. We pull this out and we say, "This is a sponge ball." What kind of connotations and thoughts does that conjure in your audience? Okay, what is their relation with sponge and sponge rubber? Okay, it's the stuff I sit on. It's the stuff in my couch. It's the thing that I clean my dishes with. It's the thing that's in my shower and I scrub my back with it. A sponge. Why are you carrying a sponge around? Why'd you bring it to the dinner table and put it on the dinner table? I don't understand. What are you going to do with that and why? But in my show, in my routine, I pull it out, I produce it, and I say, "Oh, look, a clown nose." Okay, it's something the audience can still relate to on some level, but now it's a little more interesting. Ooh, a clown nose? Why does he have that? Where'd that come from? What's it going to do? So, you see the difference between just saying it's a sponge ball, okay, and it's a clown nose. We have a whole nother level of interest, different connotations come along with it, but now I have somewhere I can take it as far as a routine. I can talk about my friend that's a clown, or I can and how he lost it, and I need to send it back to him. We'll send it back to him by magic. Oh, now he has it. Whatever you want to do with your routines, but I guess what I'm saying is stop calling them sponge balls. All right, I've rambled on enough about being original. Let me to wrap up this video, I want to just give you a taste of what future videos may look like as far as what kind of things I'm going to be sharing. This right here is a sponge cherry. It is a 1-inch sponge ball with a 1.5-inch piece of paracord that it has been glued in a little hole that was cut in the end. Now I have sponge cherries. Now I mean, now talking about original magic, original routines, I take a sponge cherry, make it vanish, and then I can make it appear in my mouth. That makes sense, putting a sponge cherry in your mouth. Putting a clown nose in my mouth, that's weird. That's nasty. So you see where I'm going with this. Okay. That's an idea. Okay, I'm throwing it out there. I'm not giving you complete ideas or complete routines. I'm throwing some ideas out there, letting your mind, let that register with you. Maybe it sparks something creatively within you, and you can take that and make your own routine. That's the kind of stuff that's coming in future videos. I hope this idea of a sponge cherry inspires you, and you check out the future videos beyond the balls. Thanks.